We are now live over on YouTube. Okay, welcome to Beat Me Take My Pokemon. However, we have revamped it a bit for today because today is the also special live stream for I don't know what I would really call it. I guess raising awareness of Thankmas, getting people used to the idea of Thankmas. Thankmas, Thankmas, Thankmas. I'm gonna say it a bunch of times so that way it trends in the algorithm. Thankmas, 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 Thankmas. But welcome back to Pokemon. I am currently in the field hoping to find a blue Gligar, and I have not found one, so I'm going to retreat to Masui Town, where there is ideally less lag. Hi, your worst nightmare. How you doing? I'm gonna pull up Twitch or YouTube chat on my phone here in just a sec so I can have YouTube and Twitch chat being dual wielded. And then we will open the lobby. In just a sec. Okay, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Can't complain. Got a new team ready for today. Hoping that I'll bring some excitement, some mystery. Alright, Twitch all set up. YouTube is all set up. Game audio should be fine. Let me just double check that. Yeah, it looks fine. Wheel looks fine. I'm gonna close that test spin that I did. Okay. So let's go ahead and we will open up the floor once I've healed all my monsters that I was out battling with. I also need to connect to the internet. That's a very important part. And we are going to be going for quite a while today, not in consecutive segments. We're probably going to be here for 3 or 4 hours for the first bit, and then I'll take like an hour or so break, and then we'll go until the end of the day pretty much after that. Ideally. So let's do link battle, and I will do, the code is 591733300. And that's what we're going to use for today. And when stream catches up, I will start searching. Remember your 1 trillion Magikarp video? Well, how could I forget? It's a Magikarp that had 1 trillion damage. That kind of thing only comes around like once in a lifetime. Because I could try getting some work done. I haven't uploaded a team today, and I don't really expect to, but I know what the next team is going to be, so I might just work on that in the background. Nobody wants to battle right now. I used the Magikarp and got to Galar. Nice, I'm glad it could benefit you. That's pretty much what the Magikarp mode is supposed to be. It's for somebody who just wants to do all the story stuff without having to actually wait out all the grinding stuff. Because the grinding can be fairly tedious, but with a trillion, you should theoretically be good for the entire game. Even the Magikarp jump area. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I might just do some random online battles, just so battles are happening. Alright, let's just do some random online battles while we wait for people who want to battle to load in. I think casual battles will force me to fight legendaries that I don't want to fight. Oh, we're in a new season? Oh, okay. This isn't... This isn't, I don't care. Let's do... Okay, yeah, it's not allowing me to use Flare Main, so... Let's just pick this team for now. I guess I could have used the new team. I'm only small rank 1. I gotta work my way up in the world. Learn how to get good at Pokemon battling. Alright, we got someone who's also a rank 1. They have... We have a good number... Actually, we only have 2 overlapping mons, but they... Actually 3, if you don't count the regional variants. What is their combo looking to do, though? Is it just a body press combo? Because I feel kind of fine just leading in DD Hatterene, and then pressuring Primarina and Tyranitar in the back, hopefully. Then again, I do have 2 water types into my Tyranitar. Might be better to bring Rillaboom. But then again, Rillaboom's not as good into Kamo-O, because we really can't damage Kamo-O. What do? I think we should just bring Tyranitar and live with our choices. If they lead Kamo-O, I might not bother setting up the Trick Room and just go for the Dazzling Gleam turn 1. Because they have Snorlax in the back, and they get rid of my redirection, their Snorlax might be slower than my Hatterene. Crazy Surge activates. Psychic Surge activates. I'm kind of tempted to say they're just going to U-turn out with Rillaboom. And I kind of want to get an Expanding Force off. Because then I can redirect instead of Trick Room with Indeedee on the next turn. Kind of nervous, actually. I really don't know what's going to happen here. We do have Tyranitar and Primarina in the back, so it's better if we deal damage into the Rillaboom now. Let's just go over the Trick Room to be safe. Rillaboom actually goes for the knockoff into Indeedee, okay. Snorlax says Crunch for Indeedee, okay. I wonder how slow their guy is. Bring in Tyranitar here. I think the combination of Rock Slide and Expanding Force will clear the field unless we miss. Okay, they withdrew Snorlax, but for who? Milotic. Okay, I'll get some damage on Milotic. Rillaboom also withdraws. But for who? I guess it's gonna be the last mon. Primarina comes in. I'm fine getting Expanding Force damage on both of these. Harry's gonna lose some HP. We get the Rock Slide. That takes out Primarina. And it's gonna chip Milotic pretty low. But now they can bring back in Rillaboom and they can Fake Out is the thing. And they are Marble Scale Milotic. Okay. Snorlax is coming back in, not Rillaboom. Not perhaps looking to reset the terrain. I think I Rock Slide, and then if they bring back in Rillaboom, they're going to set up Grassy Terrain, so I should Dazzling Gleam. Or we could just knock off the Snorlax. Yeah, I feel better just clicking knock off into Snorlax and clicking Dazzling Gleam here. Milotic is going to be withdrawn. And out comes Rillaboom onto the field. Setting up Grassy Terrain, so it's good we went for the Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam comes out, hits both targets, does a lot of damage to Rillaboom. Probably not a Slowfest. They do manage to KO Snorlax because they're slower than Tyranitar here. Or get a KO with Snorlax. That knocks off Snorlax's Choice Band. Okay. Rillaboom takes Sand. So I wonder if it's revealed Crunch, it's revealed Heavy Slam. I wonder if the Snorlax has high horsepower. Snorlax has already been shown to be slower than Tyranitar. I don't know Tyranitar's speed tier with Primarina. I really should, though. Okay, Primarina is faster, so it's going to be faster than both here. Shouldn't do much. I think I'm okay Where's our Trick Room at? We have one turn of Trick Room left. I think I'm okay just double protecting this turn to block a Fake Out and seeing what the Snorlax wants to do. Riboom goes for the Grassy into Primarina. Okay, that makes sense. And what does Snorlax do? Snorlax breaks into Tyranitar. That's really not what I wanted to see. Okay. Everyone gets Grassy. Knocking off, I guess the Heavy Slam would still be super effective, but we're just more likely to live the Heavy Slam. Whereas I feel like we're not at all likely to live the Brick Break here. I think Terra Grass is my best way to get out of this here. And then just clicking Ice Beam into Rillaboom. Rillaboom goes for Protect. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. What does Snorlax do? Does Brick Break into Tyranitar, not doing very much damage at all. We don't necessarily need to hit Snorlax here. But we do pick up KO into it. Okay. So everyone's buffeted by Sand. I think we can double Protect, and then that forces the Rillaboom to have to attack something, because my Milotic will die to its Burn plus Sand Chip. Now Twisted Dimensions have returned to normal, sure. No, Sandstorm ends this turn. So I'm not actually sure. I mean, it's worth double protecting anyways. Because I'm pretty sure the burn damage happens before the Grassy. Rillaboom goes for the knockoff into Tyranitar, trying to get rid of its item. I guess it doesn't have U-turn. Oh, my Milotic recovers, though. That's kind of annoying. My Milotic is Ice Beam. We might be in a bad spot. Knock off Rillaboom and then Moonblast Milotic, I think, is our best move. Rillaboom Grassy's Primarina. That takes out Primarina one hit. I guess I should have just attacked with Tyranitar. Milotic's still recovering. They're slower, so we can't Rock Slide flinch it. We take their Rillaboom, though. Yeah, if I had knocked off their Rillaboom, I would... Or taken their Milotic. They were Miracle Seed, too. Grass disappears from the battlefield. If we Rock Slide Mist into Stomping Tantrum, that would be great. We're gonna knock off first, though. Oh, it's got Coil. Yeah, I think we lose. Dang, a one turn where I could have KO'd the Milotic, but I didn't. I'm gonna regret for the rest of my life. I think we have to land like a Stomping Tantrum crit. So I'm gonna go for the double protect and then Stomping Tantrum. They have like infinite HP, but we don't. Oh, we get the double protect, which is kind of unfortunate. Now that's just recovering. That's 3 recovers. Triple protect. Never in my life have I never not needed a triple protect as much as we're right now. And they're hypnosising. Wait. Their coil recover... What are they? Coil recover, hypnosis... I mean, I might as well just go for the rock slide, I guess. They land the hypnosis, because now we're gonna get the Stomping Tantrum whenever we wake up anyways. Their Marvel scales also making them very defense tanky. They're terrestrializing their Milotic. Angel what? Please be poison. Nah, it's just water. With their accuracy boost, their Muddy Waters are going to be 100% accurate. Oh, they have Scald. It actually benefits me to play this out really long. To like the end of the match battle, because when they're scalding me, they're not recovering. I need to have more health than them at the end of the battle. Need to wake up though. I can't stay asleep for 3 turns. A Stomping Tantrum and crit here would go crazy. Coil probably doesn't matter, because we still just need to crit them. Rock Slide does more, while Stomping Tantrum's not boosted. Burn would really suck, but it means that they can't put me to sleep anymore. They should maybe recover next. You have to risk the rock slides too. Come on, Skull, don't burn me. Ah, it burned me. Come on, crit the rock slide. Return the RNG. It's gonna recover now safely. And it also means I'm within range of another Skull now, because of the burn. Ah, it's frustrating. There's the crit that I needed. It's so frustrating! Oh my gosh. Not how I wanted to start this. I'm gonna run. I'm not giving this person the satisfaction after that. That's so frustrating. That was actually the worst. I should have just attacked the Milotic. I mean, it was faster than me, so it would have still gotten off the recover, but... That's just frustrating. Alright, well, I'm gonna open up the battle floor again for anybody who wants to actually battle. And if not, I'll go back to online ladder. Oh, I did not realize this before, but Pyroar is actually a special attacker. Does it change between the male and the female one? Oh, well, the Moxie is especially useless on Pyroar. What am I supposed to do with that now? Especially landing that triple protect, because I think with the extra damage we would have done with the failing the protect and then stomping tantruming, I think we would have had it there. Because it also would have given us more chances to crit, and we would have gotten the crit earlier. Alright, let's go back to battle state for a bit. No, let's stick with this team. I feel like less people are prepared for Indeedee Hatterene. I'm gonna be mad about that Milotic for the entire day, if you can't tell. And it's gonna be a long day. I need Hyper Voice. I need a Fire Attack. Oh, I guess Overheat. How fast is Pyro actually booking it? Kind of fast. Oh, it's the Wolfie team. Really not quite sure what I do here. I think I do Tyranitar Rillaboom. Or Arcanine Rillaboom in order to hit them. And then, like, Indeedee. Rillaboom for the fake out. Flare Blitz into their Toedscruel. Fake out their Weezing. Flare Blitz into their Toedscruel. And then we have Primarina for and Tyranitar back. Okay, they do in fact start the Weezing mode. Weezing neutralizes abilities. What do they do if I do this? Fake out their Wheezing. We Flare Blitz there. Toadscruel. Take out Toadscruel. One hit's pretty nice. Okay, good turn. Expect maybe Garchomp comes in here. Yeah, it's Garchomp. I think I'm pretty okay with just Flare Blitzing into the Wheezing, and then Rillaboom's gonna get hit by a poison attack. I think it will take it though, even though the Wheezing is Specs. So I'm going to Wood Hammer the Wheezing here too. Garchomp Earthquakes. Oh, that takes out their Wheezing for me. That means I get free Wood Hammer damage while Grassy Turn is active because now Wheezing is dead. Into their Garchomp, which is pretty nice. Oh, we also get a free Intimidate on Garchomp on the way out. Yo, that's sick. Good job, Arcanine. Big hit, big hit. Garchomp lived it, but now it's in Grassy Glide range and will stay in Glide range for the rest of the game, pretty much. Now we just have to worry about Corviknight endgame. And to do that, I will bring in Primarina. I think Wolfie's Corviknight only had Brave Bird and Body, or an Iron Head. Okay, it's actually Typhlosion endgame, which I'm okay with. Because we Hyper Voice, and we Grassy Glide, and even if they protect Garchomp here... we're still good. Because Arcanine will be faster than Garchomp. We can click Extreme Speed anyways with Arcanine. Oh wait, no, Arcanine's dead. I actually don't have priority anymore. That's like the thing. We have Tyranitar, but if Typhlosion just locked itself into Eruption, that would be great. Or Typhlosion could be dead. That's also pretty great. Garchomp gets a bit of healing. Primarina gets a bit of healing. So I don't think there's any universe where they win this here because now we can... What is the... I think we don't even need to Terra here. We can just Moonblast and... I'm going to Terra Grass anyways, but... knock off the Garchomp. Garchomp does go for the Earthquake, but maybe he doesn't know about Grassy Terrain. And Moonblast just gets to finish off Garchomp. Great, the game went about as well as I could have hoped it would. It would have gone very differently if they decided to, like, Terra Water their Toadscruel on turn 1, but I think they thought that Toadscruel would be faster than Arcanine. So the Scarf gave me the advantage. Yay, I'm rank 2 now. It was a good move to put on Pyroar in the last slot's Choice Specs set. What does normal and fire not touch? Oh, what is this? What in the Greninja Gambit is this? Is this? I don't know what this is. I can't, like, lead Trick Room into it, though, I feel like. Actually, I can read Redirection into it. And hope that the Clodsire is not, like, Sludge Wave. And then Primarina, and then Tyranitar back. Okay, opponent starts Clodsire and Snorlax Y. I mean, I feel like I just redirect and I click Expanding Force. Like, is that such a crazy idea? It's Clodsire. It might move before. Then I don't have Trick Room. I'm just gonna do the thing. Stagger my Trick Room turns. Snorlax went for Heavy Slam. Clodsire went for Poison Jab. And indeed, he's not poisoned. Get out the Expanding Force, we KO the Clodsire. Saw how much the Snorlax's Heavy Slam did. I don't know what the poison damage, if that's enough to KO Indeedee, though. You always Terra Fire Hatterene just to resist the Heavy Slam. Snorlax's lefties. Tempted to rewind stream to see how much that Heavy Slam did. Okay, in comes Arcanine, who is not Intimidate. It must be Rockhead. I'm gonna do that thing that I said. And hopefully not. With their Rock Slide, though, they're not. Shucks. Well, now I wish I just did the Trick Room. This might be a waste. They might just Rock Slide here, and Rock Slide would really stink. But I think Hatterene could live it. I feel like if they had Rock Slide, they should start the Rock Slide, though. We'll both live, but now it's a risk. Oh, and I guess we don't have to risk it. Well, we're risking the flinch. If we flinch here, we're going to be in a really bad spot. Okay, Hatterene lived it. And Deedee's going to die to the poison, though, I think. Yeah, but that's fine, because now we bring in Primarina. And even though Hatterene dies to its Life Orb, still have Tyranitar. Hyper Voice, and there could be a Greninja switch. Oh wait, Hatterene's actually way more up than I thought. I think we Expanding Force anyways. Expanding Force, one taps Arcanine. Snorlax is slower than Primarina, but it is asleep because it used Rest. And it will stay asleep for a while because it's getting knocked out. And Sarah Legend last slot. Okay. I'm going to Hyper Voice and click the Expanding Force. I'm kind of expecting this to Terra Grass, though. Still in Psychic Terrain, so I can't Shadow Sneak Hatterene. It is going to Terastallize, but what is it Terastallizing into? Okay. Well, thanks for playing, Sarah Ledge. That's the thing about wild cards. You never know what they're going to do. You think they're going to be head smash, and then they reveal rock slide. And then you get wrecked. Because what I thought was going to happen is that they were going to head smash Ndidi to take out Ndidi, and then since Snorlax was slower, they were going to heavy slam Hatterene. But they decided to instead rest, which didn't change anything. It just made it so that their useless slot was a little bit more useless. Let's quit battling and see if anybody wants to battle now. Whoops, not Battle Stadium. Hi, Sua. How you doing? Alright, I'm gonna give it one more shot, and then I'll do some online battles again. Just to burn time. Alright, let's try another bit of online battles just to make it look like we're doing things. Wowzers, I'm rank 3 now. I got like $2 worth of things. Not much, couldn't sleep and saw you were streaming, so here I am. I mean, fair enough. Streaming for Thankmas. Alright, Andre rank 3 is using quite the team here. They got Ludicolo but no Rain? I don't think... Is Grimmsnarl a Rain? I don't think so. This is rather curious. I'm not quite sure how to approach it, though. I think I do indeed Hatterene. Screens would be really annoying, but Expanding Force is good into everything, except for Tinkaton and Grimmsnarl. I can take using my other Mons. I think I need these two in the back. They lead Rodom and Tink. Okay, I like that. Tink is probably going to get off its Gigaton, but I feel like Indeedee will take it. Really depends how slow their Tinkaton might be. It might be slower than Primarina and Trick Room. They're gonna follow me in Trick Room, though. Alright, Tinkaton goes for Fake Out, and Indeedee is protected by Psychic Terrain. Indeedee follow me's. Rotom goes for Shadow Ball. Does not affect Indeedee. Hatterene gets up Trick Room basically for free. Nice. I'm going to follow me again just so we can get expanding force damage into both slots. I want to see how much it does to the Tinkaton. Could be AV Tinkaton, in which case I don't know if a Mystical Fire without Terra would take it out. I think Mystical Fire with Terra would take it out, but I don't want to commit the Terra when they have a Rotom and a Ludicolo. Okay. I went for Thunderbolt. Indeed, takes it good. No Para. Para's a tad bit unfortunate. I want a Helping Hand Expanding Force next turn. Oh, Rotom was Life Orb, though, so it takes itself out at least. Maybe I did not want to Helping Hand Expanding Force next turn. Gigaton Hammer. Comes down to Indeedee. KO's Indeedee. Okay. Still trying to decide what I want to do for my birthday, though, considering it's today. Oh, yeah, happy birthday. If it were me, I would probably get a new video game. I actually had a new video game come in today. We'll probably play it sometime next month on the channel. I mean, I think at this point there's no point in me not Terra-Firing. Because I have Rillaboom in the back. That handles so many things. They bring in Skeledirge to withdraw Skeledirge, but why? Okay, it's Ludicolo. Perhaps not wanting to take the water damage on Skeledirge, which I respect. But I mean, as long as we have Primarina, Primarina should always wall Skeledirge pretty much, and Tink just used its Gigaton Hammer, so it is currently not able to use another one. Primarina Hyper Voice finishes off Tinkaton. And now they're forced to bring in Skeledirge here. Ludicolo is lefties. Let's Hyper Voice and Expanding Force, and that should probably be game. Unless they have a weird Terra. Could be like Ghost Terra. That would probably allow them to live. Ludicolo goes for the Fake Out, but fortunately does not understand how Psychic Terrain works. Expanding Force KOs Ludicolo, and that should always be game. Unless this is like a Choice Spec Shadow Ball crit. But even then, I don't think that would have done it. I did find a unique strategy to use Parting Shot and a competitive mon. I think you might know the strategy revolves around using a Magic Bounce. I did. So, like, if you Parting Shot a Magic Bounce mon, then it forces the Magic Bounce mon to use Parting Shot onto you. And then it's the one that gets swapped out, and you're the one who gets the special attack drops. Is there a competitive mon that has Parting Shot, though? I don't have the time to look it up right now. I'm assuming one exist, if you're mentioning the strategy, but... You can also do it with Defiant, I guess. There's probably a Defiant Pokemon that's Parting Shot. Maybe Scrafty. Okay, full Trick Room team except for Lily Cole mode. I think we always do Arcanine Rillaboom here. No, Arcanine Primarina. And then Rillaboom Tyranitar. Let's see who rooms first, or who weathers first. They only do Blood Moon here, and Blood Moon is faster than Primarina. Ugh, that's not great. We at least intimidate the Lilligant. Yeah, this is like the worst opening. I think we Flare Blitz and then Protect Primarina. Okay, they did not swap Ursaluna. What is it going to do? Elegance is Sash. They do Leaf Blade Primarina. Assuming they just went for Earth Power here. Yeah. Now we bring in Rillaboom. And we would hammer this slot, and we Terra Dragon Hyper Voice. Hi, Henry. How you doing? They withdraw Lilligant. Okay. And who's this? Dragonite. Okay. We did just tear to Dragon, unfortunately. Our Tyranitar can probably beat their Dragonite, though. Woodhammer is going to clean KO Ursaluna here, no contest. Hyper Voice is going to break multi-scale through multi-scale. Okay. Now what happens? If they bring in Torkoal here, we bring in Tyranitar and we gain weather control. And I think U-turn with Rillaboom. Okay, they brought in Torkoal. What are the odds this Dragonite actually has a Dragon-type move? I think we swap Tyranitar for Rillaboom, and then... Oh, the Terra Dragon's so bad here. Moonblast. No, we protect Primarina. So then we Rock Slide threaten both Mons. Torkoal protects here. That's fine. It's not choice specs either. Nice scale shot. Okay. In that case, I think I'm fine with Premier going down at this point, because we're about to Rock Slide both. And I'm just going to hope that they're not Terra Steel on Dragonite. And chuck a Moonblast at it. Okay, opponent forfeits. Fair enough. Alright, with that, we're going to go back to see if anybody from the viewer side wants to battle for Beat Me, Take a Pokemon. Also, we are streaming for Thankmas, so if perhaps you have the ability to donate, the donation link for Jacksepticeye's Thankmas is in the description. Every little bit counts. It's all going for good cause. Alright, whenever stream catches up, I will do double battle. And stream has caught up. If you have skill swap chain going, you can skill swap competitive onto a Pokemon with party shot, such as Alolan Persian, for instance, and have competitive skill swapped onto it, and it gets parting shot. It does sound like quite a bit of setup. Hey, I think we got Henry. From my notes, they were Wyatt with an Ogerpon profile face, but now they have a Mimikyu profile face. Hopefully Henry is choosing the rules that work out, where we only bring 4 Pokemon. And let's start out with this team. Hopefully no Miraidons, or Koraidons, or... I don't know. You're also only allowed to bring 4 Henry / Wyatt. Just so you know. Okay, those are all legal mons. Ichi. How do we start this? I think I start Archaludon Pelipper, and then we do Grimmsnarl, Scizor, and back. I'm gonna use 6 Bidoofs at level 1. I mean, that sounds like a solid strategy, but Bidoof isn't even in this game. So I don't know how you're gonna pull that one off. Yeah, it's a gimmick, but it's so funny if you can pull it off. Imagining being swept by a Persian. Alolan Persian's not bad. It's not the best thing in the world. It would be better if Incineroar wasn't in the format, because then it would be like a fake out parting shot dark type with Snarl. That Incineroar already does all those things, but I feel like nasty plots and stuff. I didn't notice how many Pokemon we brought. We're in 4, right? Albert Drizzle. Okay, only 4. So they could fake out Pelipper. Greninja is also very volatile. I really don't want to see it. I don't really want my Pelipper to be faked out, so I'm going to protect Pelipper this turn. Greninja went for Dark Pulse into Greninja, okay. And they went for Knock Off into Archaludon, so Archaludon is no longer AV, but it does have a defense boost. It's a bit of a trade there. We're also getting off the Electro Shot here. Greninja was not Sash, so it goes down in one hit. Oh, it also wasn't Protean, was it? Hello, Emma Mosey over on Twitch. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good at myself. Cannot complain. They now have a Mimikyu on the field. I think I'm just going to Electro Shot this, and then Weather Ball, or Hurricane the Mimikyu. I'm glad to hear that. Wishing you a wonderful day ahead, too. Well, thanks a lot, Emma. I appreciate it. Arcalon gave me the stamina proc. Or Mimikyu gave me the stamina proc. I'm assuming it went for, like, Play Rough. They knocked off Pelipper's Sash, but Pelipper doesn't need its item if its HP is going to go down anyways. Electro Shot going over the top there just to break Mimikyu's 1 HP sub. Hurricane comes down to Mimikyu. That's good damage. I think we Electro Shot this now, and then we Hurricane this. I'm doing pretty well, actually. Thanks for asking. It just dropped you a follow. I noticed. Thanks a lot, Emma. I appreciate it a ton. I'm also dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and YouTube is my more notable following, so if you're more of a YouTube person, you can subscribe over there too. That also helps out. How's the stream been so far? Well, this is our first viewer battle, but it seems to be going pretty well in my direction. I wish that picked up KO, but this Hurricane should pick up KO. I'm not on YouTube much, unfortunately. No worries, no worries. Just thought I'd suggest it. Okay, Ogerpon is the last mon, so unless Ogerpon is Stomping Tantrum, we've built up so many defense boost. I'm just going to do this and swap in Scizor here to Bullet Punch away the Tinkaton. Some Pokemon today? Yep, I'm a big Pokemon person. And we're doing if you beat me in my challenge of battles, then you get the Pokemon that I'm using. And these are all very well trained Pokemon. Ogerpon revealing its Terra Grass here. I guess it's not actually a reveal, it's what every Ogerpon that's grass is required to use. What's your favorite Pokemon? My two favorite Pokemon that I love equally are Emboar and Galvantula. Body Press comes out. Critical hit picks up KO on Ogerpon, perhaps saving us a little bit of time here. Mine are Eevee and Gengar, but my all-time favorite would be Pikachu for sure. That is quite an interesting pick. So it says, yes, I mean, a lone person does stand by at least a bulky special attacker with good physical bulk, thanks to Fluffy, and has both speed control and damage control, and is faster than the ugly wrestler kitty. That is true. It does have advantages over Incineroar. Alolan Persian cannot be underestimated. GG's, Henry, GG's. You have battled before, so you only have to win the next 2 battles in order to get a Pokemon. So you're not out of it yet. Most people say your choices are not good. I mean, it's all up to personal opinion, I guess. Oh, it looks like Henry doesn't want to play out the rest of the attempt. Well, I'll leave it open for the next person to challenge. Or if Henry wants to come back, then Henry can come back. My game crashed. That's unfortunate. Well, there's probably not anybody here still, so if you manage to uncrash your game and then join up, we'll be good to go. You can continue your attempt. All right, Henry's able to continue their attempt. Pick official. I mean, you're probably not going to hear me by the time, but you can pick official rules one because that's the one. That's the better one for what we're doing here. But normal rules is fine as long as you only bring 4 Pokemon and none of the box legendaries or mythicals. Let's do this team next. Emma says, yeah, I mean, it's true, everyone has different opinions. Exactly. That's the thing that makes it great, is that everybody has different favorite Pokemon, and every Pokemon is somebody's favorite, probably. I mean, I know Simisear is quite low on the barrel, but somebody's got to have Simisear pretty high up there on their list. Seeing a bit of a change up here. I don't think they had Infernape last time, but I also can't remember what was in that place before. The 2 Steel types and the Dark type is really preventing me from leading Trick Room here. What if I did Indeedee Primarina? Arcanite's good for a lot of things here, but not... I guess you do outspeed Ogerpon unless it goes Terra Grass. You know what? I kind of want Wyatt to win here, so I'm going to do this and hope that they win. Is it your first stream on Twitch? No, I've had like 5 or 6 of these before. This is like... I'm up to like maybe like easily over 100 on YouTube. Probably over 200 streams on YouTube though, so I'm trying to branch out a little bit. Yeah, not having all my eggs in one basket. Okay, Greninja and Tinkaton is the lead again. Greninja is probably going to Dark Pulse into Indeedee, and they are probably going to take Indeedee here, if I had to guess. But I'm going to follow me and get up my room. Dark Pulse comes down to Indeedee. Indeedee takes about half. Gigaton comes down to Indeedee. Indeedee actually lives. Which is not as great. Because I can't take both here with Hatterene. So Hatterene's going to get hit by one thing. It's not going to get hit by the Gigaton Hammer, though. And I think I'm fine with it taking the Dark Pulse. I'm going to Mystical Fire into this. Okay, Greninja Water Shurikens, which is a priority move, so it gets negated by the Psychic Terrain, and we get Mystical Fire into that, which I was correct, it wouldn't take it out in one hit. Oh, it did activate a weakness policy. That was rather unexpected. Are you thinking to consider stream professionally? I mean, if it works out that way, sure, but for now it's just a hobby. I think we always bring in Primarina here. And Moonblast, Greninja, and Dazzling Gleam. Oh wait, actually this might be a mess up. The Dazzling Gleam... Nah, probably still KOs. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Hi Cherry, how you doing? Emma says, well, it's not really hard to gain a good audience on Twitch, honestly. I don't know about YouTube, though. I mean, so far I feel like I've gotten... I know everybody says Twitch is more, like, easier discovery. But I've only had, like, 2, like, quote-unquote newly discovered viewers through streaming on Twitch. Whereas I've had, like, 15 to 20 YouTube viewers doing, like, the same live stream. So I'm not so sure that's accurate, the whole streaming on Twitch is better for discovery thing. Ice Beam is super effective into this. I have Tyranitar in the back, though. I don't know if Tyranitar can take Metagross. We definitely can't afford to let Ogerpon live, though. Let's do this, because Tyranitar can probably take Metagross. I honestly think YouTube is better for discovery. That's the way it's playing out right now. Like, we do... Like, what Terra raid was it? I think it was, Torterra was the more recent one. Like, we did day 1 Torterra raids on both YouTube and Twitch. And we got up to, like 18 viewers during Torterra raids, but Twitch barely ever got above 5, I think. And definitely nobody was chatting. Meteor Mash is going to take Hatterene here, but I'm okay with that. Don't attack boost? Yeah. And we have 1 turn of room left, I think. They use their Terra for Ogerpon. Here we just click Hyper Voice, and we Terra Grass, and we knock off. But Twitch is better for revenue and interaction. I do think Twitch has a better chat culture. I think that part is undeniable. Also, like, the rewards thing is pretty neat. Wish we had that on YouTube. GG's, Henry, GG's. Now, unfortunately, you cannot get Pokemon this round, but you are more than welcome to do the last battle if you would like to. Just for a bit of practice, and then if you come back around, we'll maybe get to spin the wheel. And that'll be exciting. Sand Team. Or Sun Team. Sun Team. Not Sand Team. Sand Team is what we just did. By the way, I'm also a streamer with around 340 followers. Unfortunately, I had to take a break due to some IRL issues. I'm thinking to get back into streaming. Would you like to stream with me sometime once I'm back to it? Sure, what kind of stuff do you stream, Emma? Same team as last time. What if we do... Can't quite as easily get away with the expanding force here because Executor has to be fast. This might be Fluttermane time. And then Indeedee redirects for Fluttermane. And then Torkoal helps with Metagross Ogerpon. And Kamo helps with Infernape. Let's do that. Hi, Wonder Red. How you doing? Good to see ya. I should specify this how it is for me. Well, no worry. I get you. It's good to hear a lot of opinions. Was one of those Pokemon in an event ball? Might be an event Greninja. But they lead Greninja and Infernape here, and they're not really threatening Fluttermane. Because Fluttermane should be faster, unless Greninja's Scarf. Just to be safe, though, I'm going to Dazzling Gleam and Follow Me. I could maybe Terra Stellar and Helping Hand here to get the Infernape, but I'm not going to risk it. Emma says, well, I mostly stream fun games like Fall Guys, Rocket League, Among Us, Subnautica, and just chatting sometimes. That is a pretty good variety. I haven't played Among Us in a long time. I don't know if I would ever stream. Oh, that's Focus Sash Greninja. Did that change? I think that changed. I can just Helping Hand here. Make sure the Infernape hit is not a roll. Have you tried any of these games? I do. I know all of the games. I don't think I would ever play Rocket League, just because it doesn't seem that like soccer with cars. I mean, I get people who get it, but it's just not a game for me. And then like Fall Guys is a thing that I could do, but I don't know if I would really like commit to playing Fall Guys. And Subnautica is a game that I've seen Jacksepticeye play all the way through. Shout out again, Thankmas. So I don't think I have much use in playing Subnautica myself. I'm probably going to use the Sash here. Because I want to hit both. Combo probably cleans up everything here. Actually, Torkoal cleans up everything here. Subnautica is great. One of my favorite games is base building survival games. I think I would... If I didn't know the story of Subnautica, I think I would definitely enjoy Subnautica. But since I've already seen it like played all the way through so many times, there's not like I love Undertale. Undertale is great, but me actually playing through Undertale on the channel would be kind of boring because I've already seen so many playthroughs of Undertale. And I don't think there's actually much that I could add. Ivy Cudgel's going to come out into Indeedee. Fluttermane's going to get off the Dazzling. Mimikyu goes for X-Scissor, which is enough to break the Sash at least. Grab Torkoal's out of the sun here. And let's protect Fluttermane's turn and just go for a Heat Wave spam. I like playing the Classrooms, even though I turned the game off as soon as the dolls started changing me. I've never heard of the Classrooms, but it sounds like a horror game. Which, I do like a horror game every now and then, but I don't know how good I would be at random horror games. Like, Chilla's art games are probably something that I could see myself playing in like a month of October at some point. By the way, what do you do besides streaming, like profession-wise? I do engineering. Oh, we got a burn on the Mimikyu. That's kind of handy. Not game deciding at this point by any means, but... I've been so out of things to do this last little week and a bit, so I made a hardcore save on Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero. Almost died in Below Zero because I haven't played it in forever. Got a kind of funny clip from it. I might have to check it out later. Classrooms is a horror game inspiration from the Backrooms. I see. Where are you from? I am from Eastern United States, and that is all that I'm willing to expunge upon that. GG's Wyatt, GG's. Or Henry. Either one, either one. Alright, take a second to flex my wrist a little bit. Alright, floor is now open for new challenger. Should have brought my Switch with me. Oof. Well, if you manage to get your Switch within like the next 10 hours or so, it'd probably be good. We're gonna have a break in like 2 hours or so that I can go get food. And then we'll be back probably around 6 o'clock. And then from 6 o'clock, it'll be until the end of the day or when people are exhausted. Fire is lying. Fire is from Badoofland, and he is a Dreamer Beaver believer. I mean, I don't think I can rightfully deny the allegations, but maybe I could poke fun at their absurdity, but I used a Morpeko recently and thought it might be a little slept on right now. Access to parting shot, good coverage, and aura wheel is a great physical attack. I did have Morpeko. It was not that long ago during the Mimic the Lilycole team. And I thought Morpeko would be really good right now if it had like one more speed point. Because after you get off the aura wheel, you do get the speed boost. But you don't if the Pelipper is Sash and it sets up Tailwind, then the Pelipper is still faster than you, even if you're max speeding, you get the speed boost, which is really disappointing. Your streaming skills are pretty great, I must say. Well, thank you a lot, Emma. I appreciate that. I've only been doing it for 2.5... Actually, no, 3.5 years now. Because Pokemon Xenoverse was in like May of 2021. Wait, I think I'm doing the math wrong. No, we're about to be in 2025. So half a year would be getting me to 2022. And then 3 years, yeah, 3.5 years. Huh. Man, oh man, how the time flies by. I was cleaning my place and I found a Jirachi box containing an Evolutions pack. That sounds exciting. If Morpeko had a few more base stats, I feel like it could just be used. I definitely agree with that. Do you have any specific streaming schedule, or do you just stream randomly? It's basically randomly. Like, whenever there's a new 7-star Terra raid for this game, we do that on the first Thursday, and I like to stream at least 3 times a week. And we usually have a stream on Tuesday, and then depending on my availability, we'll have one on the weekend. Usually, like, for Sunday is like the last day of a 7-star Terra raid in this game. But there's no 7-star Terra raid right now, because they were preparing for the Shiny Rayquaza raids. So it's all just kind of blanket uselessness raids that nobody's really interested in doing. How long do you normally stream? It varies. I go at least 2 hours, but not more than 4. Today's kind of a special event. I only stream for like 2.5 to 3 hours at max. Yeah, I feel like that's a good like benchmark to try and hit. Is the 2.5 to 3. Oh yeah, there's shiny Rayquaza raids. I saw like one thing on that and then completely forgot about it existing. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Rayquaza is not going to be a 7-star. It's just going to be a 5-star because they probably want it to be easier. But it also means that I'm probably only going to stream Rayquaza raids like twice, and Rayquaza raids are going to go on for like 3/4 of a month. All right, nobody's interested in battling right now, so I'm going to battle online for a bit. Yay, 5. Yeah, well, let's change it up and let's go with the rain team for a bit. What are the plans for the channel? Well, I got monetized back in June or July on YouTube. So now we're starting to build up some money that I can reinvest into the channel for, like, arts and stuff. And different types of games. We haven't had a different game in a while just because I haven't had much of a reason to get a new game in a while. But we also have some bigger videos coming down the line. Like, well, obviously this is going to be, like, I spent over 100 hours defending my Pokemon from viewers. What is this? I just realized this person has a Dachshund. But, like, not a fast enough Pokemon to activate their Lava Plume. Oh, but I'm not Arcanine. I think we do Archaludon. Does Scizor come here? Probably not. They're also Exeggutor, but no Psy-Spam. Which is maybe a little concerning. Like, for Twitch is just gonna be, like, the extra stuff. Like, I don't have any real Twitch plans. At least not yet. About like 15 minutes. This will probably be over in like 15 minutes. So sounds good, Cherry. Okay, they're doing Exeggutor Sun right away. So I can dash their dreams by making them slow and by swapping in Pelipper here. That doesn't sound like such a bad idea. I don't know if my Archaludon can beat their Exeggutor in speed. Probably not. But we'll at least have Pelipper on the field. The moral of the story is Sleep Powder into Archaludon would not be the worst thing to happen here, but it would be the worst thing to happen here. Oh, Light Screen. That's so free. Just land the Snarl. Nice. Great turn, great turn. Even crit the Torkoal. Get wrecked, Torkoal. Can't defend your Pokemon from me? I mean, that is true, Cherry. I can, in fact, not do that. I wasn't paying attention to what the Torkoal did. Did it yawn? What the heck did the Torkoal do? Huh. I don't think it did anything. I'm going to Electro Shot the Torkoal's slot and then swap back into Grimmsnarl so I can maintain my weather control. I use some cool overlays and a panel in the About section. Well, that's something that I would do to upgrade both my YouTube and my Twitch. Is like having dual chat and an overlay. That's all the like the artwork and graphics stuff that comes now that I have some, or once I have some more cash saved up, I can afford to pay an artist what they deserve. Terragrass Exeggutor is an interesting choice here. The Giga Drain probably Grimmsnarl. So they get health back on Exeggutor. Dachshund, I haven't seen that in a while. It's cool you're running a fire type with Lava Plume. I do think Dachshund was very neat. And it definitely had a spot for early in the format. What was Dockspund really good into? Sneasler, like, made Dockspund kind of unusable with the rise of Sneasler. There was something that Dockspund was really good into that I can't remember, though. I think I'm just thinking of Typhlosion. Typhlosion is not the satisfactory answer, though, so I'll probably be thinking about it again for a while. I think I Electroshot this away, and I set up my own light screen. They withdraw Exeggutor, which I'm perfectly okay with. They bring in Farigiraf. Shiny Farigiraf. By the way, I'm an artist too, working with streamers for about 7 years. Would you like to have a look at my website and give your opinion to my work? Maybe later. I'm not really looking to, like, commit to artists at this point, so I don't want to raise anybody's hopes or anything. They also swapped out the Torkoal here. They haven't attacked our Caledon yet, so we don't have any defense boost, so they could theoretically swap Torkoal in here and go for the Arcanine Flare Blitz to get rid of our Caledon. I don't feel like that's super likely, though. But I'm going to Body Press the Farigiraf and Reflect. Because unless they do the play that I'm talking about, they're really not threatening our Caledon right now. Do you have a Discord? I do. When this battle is over, I can send you my Discord invite link. Fire, what's your recommendation on Grimmsnarl's EV spread? Let me look up this Grimmsnarl's EV spread. I had it right here. I just did full Spadef build. This Grimmsnarl is full Spadef build so that I can take enough damage from 2 Flare Main Moonblasts once I have the light screen up. But there might be something more optimal. What happened that I'm still not paying attention because I don't think I ever lose this fight. I think I heard a play rough. Did the Arcanine do a play rough? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm a mega dumb. I'm so bad at this game. Oh, I even broke my screens. Whatever will I do without my light screen and reflect? Can I share my website with you on Discord? Sure, we have a promotion area in the Discord that I don't think anybody's actually used yet. Let me go to the Discord and grab the invite link. There we go. Okay, Torkoal came back in. So I Body Press Arcanine and I swap Pelipper. Who's yelling at me on... Oh, CVL's yelling at me. Deal with that later. What just happened? Did Arcanine go for rest? I'm still not paying attention. I can professionally draw stick figures for just 1 Bidoof coin. What, are we talking about meme coins? The safest investment in the world, according to Hawktua Girl? She didn't actually say that, it's just... I'm really disappointed in all the... Oh, hey, Wild Charge. I'm really disappointed in all the people who invested in Hawktua coin. I used Morning Sun. Oh. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. Hi, John Peak of the Musician. How you doing? Alright, Executor, how do you want this to go? Do you want to be body slammed or do you want to be hurricaned? You want to be body slammed. Well, fair enough. Just saying your friend request on the Discord. Okay. I don't see it. Should I slow them my last Pokemon? Nah, they haven't earned it. Free money for whoever made it. Well, it was free money for... Yeah. I mean, it's extremely nefarious. It's an entire thing about Hawk to a coin. Oh, it was a rather huge crypto rug pull that happened recently. I don't see the friend request. It's here in the server now, though. To a coin, everyone run for your lives. I mean, I thought that that would be, you know, the common mindset, but apparently not. Alright, it's been a while. So we're gonna open the floor for actual people to battle and not just random onlinos. Hey, thanks for the follow, John Peak of the Musician. Okay, I didn't look at who I was fighting, but I think it's Sherry. So I'm gonna do this. Alright, what do we got here? Kamo, Hisui, and Zoroark among us are quite the problem childs. I invested in Dogecoins at some point just for the memes. I mean, if you threw away money just for the memes, how could I ever be mad at you? It sounds hilarious. I think I do... What does I do here? I think I do this and this, and then... this and... this, and we see how it goes. I'm gonna head out, but I'll be back in the afternoon. Well, thanks for coming out, John Pika. I hope to see you later. Okay, we have Kamo and Indeedee. My real move is faster than their Indeedee, though. I think I do this, and then I think I just toss it out. Whoa! Critical hit Dire Claw there. Blowing the opposition away. Clangorous Soul comes out. Wood Hammer's gonna come out. It is resisted. Yeah, it does about as much as I expected to. Now comes in a Moongus. Getting Torkoal here because I want Rillaboom to reset terrain later. Acrobatics comes out, no redirection from a Moongus. Which we get to take Kamo here. And Moongus goes for the Pollen Puff. But, okay, it tried to Pollen Puff Kamo because it thought that the Pokemon in the field couldn't KO Kamo. And lastly, Zoroark is the last mon. Here we Heat Wave and Acrobatics the Among Us. Zoroark decided to Terra Stellar. Acrobatics nearly KOs Amoonguss. It brings it down to the point where it eats a berry. Zoroark goes for Bitter Malice into Sneasler. Does a ton of damage, but lowers our attack. Amoonguss goes for Spore into Sneasler, just in case the Bitter Malice didn't KO, which it didn't. Now Torkoal gets Heat Wave. It misses. I don't know who that is. Okay, I missed the Zoroark, but that really wasn't the one that mattered. Now Zoroark's used its Ghost. We're going to protect Torkoal just so that they can KO Sneasler. This is probably Hyper Voice. No, it's Snarl. This is going to be Terra boosted. Probably take Sneasler here. Sneasler actually lives it. Well, I'm fine just Heat Waving and Acrobaticsing. Sneasler gets the Wake Up. Attack lowered. Still does that much. Goes for the snarl. Misses Sneasler a little, unfortunately. Alright, well, that was the new team, Cherry. What did you think? Now I had to pick one of these other teams. Let's do this team. That game was losing from turn 1. I wouldn't necessarily say that. It really depended on a couple things there. What do I bring for this team, though? I think I do Indeedee Flutterman, and then Torkoal Exeggutor. I wonder if Emma figured out to get the server role access, you need to be in server role access and click the eyeball things in order to get access to the main server. Okay, we got Incineroar and we got who? Is that Among Us? I think that's Among Us. Oh, no, it's Indeedee. It's not Among Us. Well, I'm gonna follow me and Dazzling. Oh, I thought I didn't have any super effective moves into Kamo that last game, but I just remembered that Grimmsnarl had Spirit Break. And Thunderwave for... Yeah, I really should have brought Grimmsnarl in that last game. I think that's an Incineroar AV. They decided Parting Shot Indeedee, though. Okay, and in comes the Kamo. And Indeedee goes for Psychic into my Indeedee. I mean, this low-key forces their Kamo to Terra Steel, though. If they're just going to take a setup turn, then I'm going to Helping Hand and Dazzling Gleam to try and deal more damage to the Indeedee, so that I can get rid of the redirection faster. I'll actually withdraw Indeedee. But for what? Among Us. Okay. They're going to Terra Steel their Kamo here, probably. Get Helping Hand off here, but it's not going to do enough damage to Amoonguss is the problem. Kamo gets off the Clanger's Soul. So they get a Spit F boost, but they also do a good amount of damage to themselves, and they have lefties. So I Follow Me, and they Rage Powder, and I Shadow Ball. They're... No, actually... Smart thing to do would be for them to redirect. I have a Focus Sash, though, so I can afford to... Helping Hand, Terra Stellar, Shadow Ball, their Kamo. If they redirect, fine. If they attack, fine. Kamo goes for Flash Cannon. There's actually a good bit of speed on this Kamo. That's Sash, though. You return the Shadow Ball. That takes Kamo. And what does Amoonguss do? Goes for the Pollen Puff. Oh, into Kamo. I keep... Like, why is the Pollen Puff not working? Oh, because Kamo is heckin' dead. In comes Incineroar. And... Have we seen their last Mon yet? I don't think we have. It's probably Zoroark again. I think Exeggutor beats Amoonguss and Incineroar, though. So I'm going to... Helping Hand, Flutter Mane. Oh, and this could also be Zoroark. It could be a Choice Scarf Zoroark. If it's Choice Scarf Zoroark, I think I accept the L here. Swapping a Amoonguss here for whatever reason. Oh wait, no, Incineroar intimidated, so it actually has to be Incineroar. And Indeedee is here. I forgot about that. We're gonna use our Terra Fairy, Terra Stellar actually, Dazzling Gleam. It's gonna take Indeedee and do good damage into Incineroar. Incineroar goes for the Snarl, that's gonna take Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane at this point has more than done its job. Now we reveal a Brackmon. Who, actually, I don't even think I need to swap in Torkoal here, because I can just Follow Me with Indeedee and Terra Blast the Incineroar. Actually, it's probably better for me to Expanding Force Amoonguss here, since Torkoal is Rocky Helmet, and Incineroar can't beat Torkoal at this point. But we get rid of Incineroar anyways. They could have redirected there with Amoonguss, and then tried knocking off Indeedee, but they Pollen Puffed. Ah, Weirdness disappears. That's kind of awkward. Yeah, opponent forfeits. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, one last battle. Just for the practicing. Let's do... Oh, I get a choice. I can pick sand or water. Let's go water. Kamo is selling. I mean, it's very hard to take out Kamo. I just have to be very careful is the thing. I'm here now, but I actually don't know what I do now that I'm here. I think I do you, and you, and you, and you. Me, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and I've got everything that I need right in front of me. I'm doing something a bit different. Hopefully I can finally win. Well, if you don't win on your first attempt today, we have special disadvantages for me if you battle me again today. So that will further increase your odds of winning. Okay, it's Among Us. And Archaludon. And Kamo. There's a few different ways this thing can go. They can either decide to try and put to sleep my Archaludon, but then I get to Spirit Break into their Kamo, or I can Thunder Wave into their Kamo, and they can sleep into my Archaludon, and then it's a battle of whoever wakes up first. Or I can set up screens. They can set up their Clinker Soul inside Pollen Puff. So many ways this can go. I think the number one way that this goes is that I Thunder Wave my own Archaludon. And I did not actually think this through. Hold on, wait. I take it back. Okay, they withdrew Kamo. That was not one of the ways I thought this would go. Into Incineroar. Well, Blast. At least we get a Flash Cannon off into it. Now I really wish I did the side Thunder Wave play. Because that is 100% countering what they're doing right now. Yeah, I should have stuck with my guns on that one inside Thunder Waved. That's fine. They're gonna fake out Grimmsnarl probably and just put to sleep Grimmsnarl. But if they knock off Archaludon, then they're in a really good spot, because then Kamo is better at sweeping Archaludon, because we won't have the AV. I might have to go with the Terraflying. They withdraw Among Us. This is not a Dark type, I will be happy. Okay, good to get a pair into Kamo here. That'll slow that down. Never mind, that's a fake out. I really want to Spirit Break that slot. They might just Flash Cannon in a Grimmsnarl. I think the Thunder Wave is more worth it, though. I think they're going to swap back into Moongus here for Incineroar. Terastallizing something, probably Kamo. Grimmsnarl gets the Thunder Wave into it at least. Caludon is still asleep. Still have the AV though. Then our parting shots are Caludon. And out comes a Moongus. And they flat out just decide to Flash Cannon and Grimmsnarl, which, I mean, makes perfect sense. Grimmsnarl, maybe... Come on, Grimmsnarl, you're full Spadaf. You're good. I think we get up our screen here and we go for... Let's get up our light screen and just go for flash cannon damage into the Amoonguss to try and start chipping it. I would love to slow it down with a Thunder Wave, but I don't think I can afford to do that right now. Oh, that's not a Amoonguss. That's sneaky, sneaky Zoroark. Okay, well, they're Clanger Soul now. Yeah, Thunder Wave this, and then Combo was soundproof last time. Flash Cannon isn't going to pick up the KO. I think I Spirit Break this, and then Body Press this. Okay, went for Taunt this time, which it's good we Spirit Breaked here. It would have been priority anyways, but... Get Body Press into combo. Gets out the Aura Sphere first, though. Light Screen makes us about half. Spirit Break comes out. Lowers combo again. Okay, so I can only Spirit Break right now. We might need Grimmsnarl for later. I'm not opposed to saving it for later. What? Will-O-Wisp, Taunt, Bitter Malice, something else? If it's Hyper Voice, then it has to touch Archaludon. Okay, they withdrew for Among Us. Incineroar. It's off Body Press that picks up KO and Kamo. I think that Spirit Break chip did matter there. Well, then again, we got the Body Press defense boost, so maybe not. Spirit Break hits Incineroar for some damage. Oh, I also forgot. I forgot Incineroar parting shot at me. That's why the Flash Cannon didn't do very much damage to the Hisuian Zoroark. So we have damage on the Zoroark, but we don't have damage on Amoonguss, so we're gonna know who actually comes in here. It is the actual Amoonguss. So... probably fake out Archaludon and then Spore it again. Yeah, I think it's Pelipper time. Actually, if I'm expecting a Spore, I should Body Press the Incineroar slot. They might swap out into Zoroark. But they did... Yeah, swapping out into Zoroark would be a really good play here. Nah, the Incineroar just went for the fake out. Picked out Grimmsnarl slot, okay. Well, there we get to take Incineroar. Lucas gets the Spore. We still have our AV, right? Yes, we still have our AV. They used their Terra Steel for Kamo. So I don't super fear the Zoroark right now. I think I'm just going to throw a Hurricane into its slot and an electro shot if I wake up. Amogus protects, I'm perfectly fine with that. So Rock Bitter Mouses does damage to Pelipper. Lowers Pelipper's attack. Archaludon feeling EP. Hurricane KO Zoroark, very nice. Now we Hurricane this slot and we wait for Archaludon to wake up. Because Amogus can never beat Archaludon now. Yeah, fair enough. If I lose Kamo, it's just lost. Yeah, Kamo is your main damage piece. So unfortunately, whenever you lose Kamo, it becomes a big struggle. Since your Zoroark is more of a support set. But that was good, though. That was good. If it would go differently if... It would go differently. I think if I got more sleep turns on Archaludon, because if you built up like a ridiculous number of Clanker's Soul Boost, it would be a lot harder to deal with, because you'd be faster than Archaludon with even though you have the para. I have not many attackers. They're like all banned. Like, yeah, that's true. I mean, legendaries are the best attackers, but might be able to whip something else up. There's always like Dragapult. Everybody likes Dragapult. Incineroar didn't have knockoff. Well, I mean, I guess you know at least one thing to change for next time. Wasn't able to position it well enough to take advantage of the support. Yeah. Alright, we've got Sua coming back onto the field. Alright, let's start with this team for Sua. See a little bit of what it's like. Yeah? Okay. Sorry, I was talking to somebody outside. What doth the person do here? I think I do Porygon to Sneasler? My Sneasler doesn't actually have Fake Out. Sneasler beats a lot, though, or at least damages a lot before going down. It might not be faster than Meowstic or Zebstrika, but if either of those are on, I might just bring in Rillaboom. And who else? Who helps beats the things that I lose to? I like King Gambit. The ground weakness on this team is kind of unreal. I mean, I know I have Rillaboom for the anti-earthquake. I think I bring King Gambit. Okay, it's still Gong Gong Gong. And Meowstic. What did we just get? Is that attack? It was attack. I'm tempted to do just Trick Room, and since we haven't activated anything, swapping King Gambit. I think Gong 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 is going to fake out Porygon, though. Or maybe Meowstic will taunt it. But if we don't get the Trick Room, it's not that big of a deal. We're going to see a Terrestrialization on Gong Gong Gong, becoming a Gong Gong Grass type. See Reflect being set up by the cat. And the Gong 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 is stockpiling. And then we Trick Room. Okay, they swap out their cat for their who? For their camel. Ice Beam comes out. That's thick fat. That's gonna cause me some problems. They did set up a Reflect. I really don't want to deal with this right now. Just hit it. Just hit it. I should maybe be getting rid of everything except for the Dugong. Yeah, that's probably what I should be doing. I just don't like it being on the field, though. As Camerupt is slower than me, and as well as is not preferred. This thing's done with its stockpiling. It goes for Flamethrower. That does more damage than I expected it to. I guess I'm more used to assaulting King Gambits. And that is Rest, but I'm okay with that for now. Trick Room wears off, but I don't think I need it anymore. Probably didn't need it to begin with. King Gambit's gonna sucker take camera up here. That's asleep. How likely is this thing to set up another screen? I feel like it's pretty likely. It might attack though, but this play covers for it attacking. Okay, it set up another screen. That wakes up. That goes for liquidation. This is also where PP maxing all your moves helps out a lot. They withdrew their cat, but I'm okay with that. Let's go into Exeggutor. Finds an Eviolite. Porygon gets off Terra Blast. King Gambit gets off the Kowtow. That gets off the liquidation. The reflect wears off. Am I gambling this on Porygon being slower? Kind of. Actually, we're getting real of them here. As long as Porygon doesn't like go down here to something crazy, this is just going to be a war of attrition. And with Sneasler, I always win the war of attrition. Yeah, I would have hit Sneasler there. Oh, it was a triple axle. That's not good. Oh, I miss. Okay, that's a bit of luck that I need. Yeah, I think it's... Okay, War of Attrition is a lot harder now. Yeah, I think I lose now. I have to gamble on them missing a triple axle. Yeah, the Trick Room was... The Trick Room did not help me. I always needed Sneasler and Rillaboom in the back. But trying to set the Trick Room over and over was just throwing. Possible that could also defense drop me. There, that is. Yeah, that's especially game. I have to hope for like Terra Blast crit here. Fair enough. Can't even complain, I played that one entirely wrong. Bulky offense Dugong did it. It did in fact do it. It got you the first win. Now you just need another one. Alright, let's do this. Okay. And you, and you. We got Substrika, and we've got Lorges on the field. Let's just throw out Dazzling Gleam and Follow Me here. Alright, first turn Terra, but into what? Lorges into Fire. Okay. Seems like kind of a strange Terra, but we'll go with it. Goes for Flame Charge into Indeedee. Increases its speed. Or just goes for Terra Blast. Also doing some damage into Indeedee. This might be the more threatening attack, but... I could swap in Torkoal here to get the boost, but I don't want to lose this Sash if I don't have to. Indeedee might live this. But I'm expecting like Wild Charge here. Supercell Slam also works. Let's do Torkoal here. Let's do Terra Stellar, Helping Hand, Shadow Ball. When you get a minute, could you refresh me on what I can't use? Sure. You are currently locked out of using Raging Bolt, Statics, Archaludon, and Fluttermane. So basically just Statics, Archaludon, and Fluttermane. Do some good chip there. Guspidef drop. That stockpiles. I'm going to protect and then Earth Power Chip this. Moonblast does not connect Fluttermane. Good thing stockpiling again. That picks up Canada that. Out comes the cat. think I always... Actually, I think I used the spread dazzling here because Fluttermane's probably going to die either way. Dazzling does damage to both. Shadow Ball does damage to Fluttermane, taking it out. This thing is finished stockpiling. This is Aura Sphere and should get rid of the cat first, but to get rid of the cat, I have to Flash Cannon the cat and then Heat Wave. Flex comes up. Flash Cannon picks off the cat. And this does get off the triple axle. It crits us on the first triple axle. Here it comes out. It's thick fat though. Oh, but we crit it back. And we burn it. That's pretty big. And now it's to rest that off. I help us helping hand Aura Sphere here. And that takes out Gugong. Okay, that burn might not have mattered. I think the crit might have mattered. Depends on how much the calc says that does whenever the Dugong is at +3. But I might have gotten bailed out there a little bit at the end. It kind of depends because Dugong has to take it has to land the triple axles there in the combo, and then if it's not burned, like it's the Rocky Helmet chip versus Torkoal consistently attacking the Dugong, which Dugong probably still wins because of rest. But 1-1, this is exciting. It is in fact very exciting. It all comes down to this. I think we're gonna go Rain Team. Okay, same team as last time. I think we start Pelipper Blastoise, though. And then have our Caledon Grimmsnarl in the back. And we'll see how it goes. Locked in last second. Should have used Psychic and triple into combo, I would have won. It depends on who's faster, combo or Meowstic. Okay. So I am fine hurricaning. Actually, I leave the cat alone for a while, and usually the cat ends up hurting me. I feel like we pressure hurricane into this slot pretty freely though, and then swap in our Caledon here. Alright, we're getting our Caledon here. Opponent is going for the Terra. Probably Exeggutor if I had to guess. It is in fact Exeggutor. Going for the Terra Ghost. Kitty gets off the light screen. Helper's Hurricane comes down to Exeggutor. Doesn't do very much. Does confuse Exeggutor, though, adding a bit of variance to the game, perhaps. Exeggutor does get the Giga Drain off into our Caledon, however, it does not do very much into our Caledon. Our Caledon now gets a defense boost, so it might have been better if you hit yourself in confusion there. I think we double the cat. Cat gets up to reflect, reducing physical damage. Do some electroshock damage. Yeah, hurricane damage. Exeggutor still confused. Ooh, unfortunately does not get through the confusion. I think I just protect Pelipper here, and then... Good Snarl. Snarl with a +1 probably finishes off both here. It's just that if I miss, it's going to be kind of inconvenient. Okay, they swap both here. Or, they swap the cat out into Zebstrika, wanting to get the motor drive. Or lightning rod, either or. Do lower the attack of both. Exeggutor still confused. Fortunately, does not get through the confusion again. Alright, I think I'm going to swap Grinsnarl here in order to dodge the electric attack. And then... I think... Actually, no. If it's Lightning Rod, then I can't Electroshot at all. I am +1. I am +1 right now. I'm just gonna try and Flash Cannon the Exeggutor. Gonna get Grimmsnarl in here. Draws Exeggutor. Going into Dugong. Smart Strikes. Perhaps expecting a switch into Grimmsnarl here. Gets off some damage. Okay. Then, I reflect. I think that's more useful. And we gotta body press into this, try and get rid of this. The Striker Smart Strikes again. Nearly picks up KO into Grimmsnarl, but Grimmsnarl does live it. Body Press hits the Striker for some damage. And Dugong gets off its first stockpile. Rain now stops. Do that. Smart Strikes Pelipper. Pelipper resisted, but it does break Pelipper's Sash for future use. Body Press is going to be able to take some Strikey here. Ugong gets up stockpile. Now the cat is here. I think I just click Hurricane and Electroshot. Psychic into Pelipper. Gets a critical hit, that's pretty big. Also a Spadef drop could be very big. Dugong is able to live the Electroshot, gets the triple axle into Pelipper, and nearly takes Pelipper out of the game. Hurricane crits the Meowstic back. Pelipper angry about its crit. Lands its own crit. I don't think our crit matters as much, though. Now comes in Exeggutor. They press Gust and they find our Focus Sash and our AV. I honestly don't think I'll need Pelipper. Just gonna protect and snarl here. And opponent decides to forfeit. Fair enough, fair enough. Much closer fight. That was very, very close. There were some very crucial 1 HP survivals there. Well, not 1 HP, but you get what I mean. Alright, I'm going to accept one more battle, and then after that, we're going to go into the break period. Unless nobody's up to battle right now, in which case we will go into the break period. Stream's probably cut up by now. Give it another shot. Alright, we're gonna go into the break period. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back in a couple hours to do the longer part. There's something I need to take care of outside, and also I'm gonna go eat. So, look forward to that. Also, anybody who challenged but did not win, we will get to use the wheel, which we did not get to use in the first part yet. It does exist. Wait. It does exist. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, it came back again. So, yeah, look forward to that, and hope to see you guys in a couple hours. Bye!